Hey you guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe so you can be notified when I go live or upload a new video. And please like this video.
Directly to y'all since, all this happening, Um, and also there's watchers too. And I want to separate, I want to tell y'all the difference, between a supporter and the internet family and the watchers. Thank you for that. Absolutely. If you would like to get this book, please do. This ain't no sales pitch or anything like that. I haven't even seen money from these books yet. But I just want everyone to have one of these because it really helps. It really helps. There's 123 affirmations in each chapter. Please get you one of these books, or any type of affirmation book ever that will help you in your life. Speak over your life. What you guys did is so important. I appreciate you, Siren. Rich Rising says, "Hey, Slim." Yeah, so I feel like what we did was very important. I do. I feel like what we did was very important. Because look at where we are now. We both get a chance to show and prove that we can be parents to this little one, and we both get to put aside any hurt or differences of the past, and we're still doing that. We're still healing and growing with each other, and actually I'm happy about that. I could cry. I'm happy about that because that's what we deserve, and that's what our child deserves, is to have parents that can understand and correlate and, communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's something I haven't really experienced. I haven't really seen my mom, and my dad together like that at all. So and or let alone communicating that great, with each other. So not saying that it never happened. I was probably too young to really, remember a lot of those moments. To be able to set a pride and ego to the side for the benefit and well-being of your daughter is admirable. Kudos to you. Thank you. Very mature. I appreciate y'all. And I want to make sure that y'all understand that for the people that, understand this, thank you for understanding my decision. And,
I totally understand that she wants the father of the baby in the baby's life. But I guess what I'm having a hard time trying to understand is why does she have to have him in her life? This man, he spit in your face, right? Not only did he spit in your face, it's hard telling what else happened. And he took your credit and got another woman a cell phone using your credit. He was not there for 11 months of a pregnancy. And then the first 2 months of the baby's life. And I don't understand how she thinks that this is safe, how she thinks this is okay. I really don't. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out where her mind is. Maybe, I think it is a good thing if they can co-parent, but I think that there needs to be some therapy along with this. And I think that not only that, but it needs to be supervised.
allowing her father to see her, at least, and seeing where it goes. You know what I'm saying? And because I was able to do that, wow, I didn't. I'm actually. I'm still, of course, we're still unraveling and things are still unraveling, but I'm seeing that this guy this man is like doing his best to be a great father. You know what I'm saying? And I can't take that away from him because I'm seeing that. And for those who want to hate on the situation and want me to hate him and everything like that, after all I've been through, I've been working on a lot on forgiveness. Yeah.
It's not about that we want you to hate him. It's not that we hate you for making this choice, or that, it's so easy to call people haters when it's not. That it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with people that really want the best for you, and are really trying to reach out and say, hey, maybe this isn't the best choice. Maybe this, you know, because there is evidence of him possibly, you know, A-ing another woman's, children. And so I think, and this is just my opinion, I think that she knows everything that this man did to her. And she's having a hard time trying to rationalize this in her mind. Like, should I even have this man here, knowing what he just did to me? Everything he did to me. Should I even? He humiliated her for months publicly, and it's alongside with Velvet. They both did it, and of course she was in on it too. They were back and forth, but I don't understand. It's like, come on. It's like, wake up. This man, he's got a mask on right now. He is not good for anybody right now. And so say that it's hate, call it whatever you want. But the minute that mask falls off and you get rid of him, you're going to be back online saying this and saying that, and then you would want people to expect people to turn against him again after these same people have already told you what is going to happen. And it has nothing. I don't believe the baby has anything to do with it. I believe you're still stuck on this man, because if it wasn't for him, he's making your judgment, he's making your mind cloudy. You're not making wise choices right now. And I don't understand how people can see the DMs between Velvet and Sunflower, and still say that he has a right to be around his child like this. Because as much as you love your children, all it takes is turning your head for a minute. And so you say that, you know, that he that you're going to be there, that you're supervising it, but you cannot be there 24/7. Even when you're there, something could happen. And these are things we just don't know. We don't know. We don't know what he could be capable of. And you as a mom, and you're a good mom, you if a, I think your feelings for him is clouding your judgment. because I think it's all about how you're feeling right now. And I think that you want it to work out so bad with Solar that you're willing to put your child at risk. And I hate to say that because I know she's a good mom. And I think you're willing to put your own safety at risk because he's already shown what he can do. And I do believe that he would do it again.
I've been working out a lot on myself, a lot on forgiveness, a lot on self care, a lot of self love, which will.
See, and this is another thing. She's always talking about how much she's working on herself, how much she's working on forgiveness. But what is he working on? What has he done to earn that forgiveness? Which it's you can forgive somebody, but you don't have to be around toxic people and forgive them. You can forgive someone and still let them go. And this is what we were thinking that was going on all along, is that you were finally ready to let him go and move on with your life. But then come to find out, you were just waiting and biding your time for the perfect opportunity for when you thought that he was finally done with Velvet. And then you swooped right in and made that phone call because you weren't done with him. And it doesn't matter how bad of a person Solar might be, you will still have him in your life knowing the things that he has done already and has not done a thing. And you can say that you are doing this, you're healing, you're working on this, you're working on that, and that does not mean that he has worked on anything. You can work on everything that you want to work on, but that doesn't make him a changed person.
Trickle down to a lot of. Not you, not you, Alexa. That would trickle down into love, unconditional love for others, and respect for others. You know what I'm saying? And for all I know is when I'm around my child, I know that no abuse will go on.
And see, she's saying, I know as long as I'm around her that none of that will go on. But like I said, all it takes, you could be there, in part of this video, which is the part I'm not going to be showing because I'm only showing this part because I want to make a point here, is that in a part of the video she said that she called off from work today. Who was going to watch the baby while she went to work? She said she called off. And she says that he would not do that. But there's nothing, if he was going to do something, and maybe he never would do anything, who knows? And then she would have gotten off pretty lucky. But if somebody is going to do something to someone, you can't always have your eyes glued 24/7 to something. You really can't. Especially when you have this person in your presence all the time. All it takes is turning your head for 2 seconds. And you say that none of that goes on there, but it's already went on. You know for a fact, according to you, the things that he's already done to you. So you know he's capable of this.
So for all the other stuff that's going on with his other family, I know for this family over here, I'm gonna be present. So ain't no way I'm gonna see witness any abuse, because I wouldn't allow that to happen. And y'all honestly don't know more than the truth, half of the truth of what happened over there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just leave that alone.
And you do. So you're telling me that you do, that you know everything that happened over there. There's no way that you know everything that happened over there. The only thing that you know is what he's telling you. And I'm sure that he probably said some stuff about Velvet to her. And but the fact is that he's not being told 100% honest with her about the things that he did over there. But of course, because her mind is all cloudy, because she's all goo goo gaga over this solar, she's going to believe everything he says.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just leave that alone. But when it regards to my child, my supporters and my internet family knows that I've been doing the best that I can to make the right decision, because I really care about my family. I care about my daughter, and I care about, how things transpire moving forward. So my supporters, even though they probably don't trust the other individual involved, okay, my baby daddy, they support me and they trust me. People don't.
They can trust you all they want. But as long as there is an individual in there that's not 100% trustworthy, then no, no. And you could have the best intentions, and you could, and you, I believe that, that you're a wonderful mother. I really do. I believe that you would protect your child. But I think that you could be the best mother in the world and still something could happen. And and if something does happen, it's going to be nobody's fault but your own fault. And that's why I say, don't come out here crying and saying this and saying that, or he did this, he did that to me or to Azuli, or don't do that, because you are 100% to blame if something happens, because you have totally have put yourself in this position where you are so obsessed with this man that you allowed him to come knowing the dangers. And that's why you look like you're tired right now. That's why you look like you're stressed out right now. You got a man who sits there and talks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and he doesn't know when to shut up. The thing, I could listen to him talk for 2 seconds and I'm already starting to shake because I get so nervous. So I'm sure you being around that 24/7 and having to constantly hear him talk about himself, I'm sure it's starting to weigh on you, and you're looking tired. And I would say that's probably why. Because he would get on my nerves too. And I think that he's already stressing you out. I think that everything that's going on has got you a little worried that, okay, now, this is coming out. So he's already been capable of this. Maybe he would do something. I know, and I could see it in your eyes that that's in the back of your mind, but you're not going to admit to it, because I also think that Solar is telling you what to say when you go live. And so let's finish this part up.
Understand and realize that yes, I have done crying videos. I have done releasing videos. I have
Yes, you
done
have.
videos that express my truest emotions about my feelings about the situation I was in, right? But they fail to understand. Some people fail to understand that even though I would cry and I would release and I would try to let go of certain things, I never truly wanted to despise the people involved. And my true supporters understand that because they saw that and they know that. If you understand that, please let me know in the building. You know I never wanted to despise anybody. You know I didn't want to hate on anyone. You know I didn't truly want to bash anyone or bring anybody down, but I just wanted to express how I felt for the truth of what happened over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that is the end of this video. There are a lot of people out there that they're not concerned about this. They seem to think that Solar has the right to see the baby. In fact, there is even a poll out there, another content creator put out that she was just kind of asking, what do you think? Do you think that they should have 50-50 co-parenting, or, that, I guess you can answer, give your opinion on it. And I also voted in that poll. I said I think that they should be able to co-parent, but I don't. I think it should be under very close supervision. And this other content creator thinks that Solar could possibly get 50 um, sharing, um, that he could get, I guess, 50% custody. Um, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I'm not a judge, but I don't believe that. And if she was to fight it, I don't think that he would get any custody at all. I think he would get maybe visitations. Um, but I don't see any judge giving this man 50% custody of this baby. I really don't. He's not been there for 11 months. And just because he's been there a couple days, I mean, I don't believe it. I don't think so. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that if Solar was to take like Neytiri to court for custody, 50% custody of the baby, that he would get it? I don't. But that's just my opinion.